Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to do an eye look from the Blessed palette. I call it Ice Ice Baby. Okay, and this was requested at Christmas time by one of you. I didn't have the time to do it then, so I'm so sorry about that. I hope that looking at my Lancome Smoky Chic video helped you visualize what to do with the Blessed palette to get that look, but if not, it's better late than never, right? Here we go. This is Ice Ice Baby from the Blessed palette. Today I'm going to start with the E55 from the Glitzy Fritzy is into eye set. Pop into my Savior around the edges here because I'm getting ready to hit pan. And from the crease up, like I normally do, I'm going to lay down my Savior. See how much lighter that looks because I'm using a dense brush to do it, not the normal, which would be the E25 for me. It just makes everything really bright if you have a dense brush to put it on with. Now, the whole reason I did that was because I want the eyeshadows that I come in with after it to blend better without dragging my lids everywhere. Those of you who've been around here, wow, you know that already. Now, I believe I did something similar in the launch video where I had 11 looks that you could do when this thing launched. But, you know, not everybody watched that, so what I'm going to do is, and this might not be exactly what I did in that, using the E35, you don't see me use this one much because I always blend out stuff with this, you know, kind of clean up. But I want just a tiny bit of Emmy After 60. I'm just barely tapping in there, okay, because I just want a little bit at first. So I'm going to start right there in the middle. That's where I want the darkest part of this to be. Right there in the middle, as you can see, it is, because that's where I tapped down. And I'm just going to lightly work this in the crease. I'll relax my eye so that that age flap comes down and I can see where I'm actually at. Because raising my eyebrows, of course that looks good, right? But this is how I'll probably be talking today. So I need to make sure that I've got that covered as well so that you can see it. Particularly since this eye is more laid down than this eye is. And, you know, and I'm not going to do anything to change that in real life. Although this cracks me up. It hasn't been that long ago. This person showed up on one of my videos, I think it was about the NIRA Laser, and they were like, no thank you. I don't know if that's how they were really saying it. No thank you. I would rather watch I mean, I'm paraphrasing here. I would rather watch somebody who's never had any procedures and fillers and stuff done. And I'm like, what? Never had anything done. Thanks for assuming. Hello. What the heck? But for those of you who've never been here before, I'm getting ready. Like on March 4th, I'm getting ready to turn 62 years old. I don't use Retin-A. I did for about a year and I gave it up because I just, I didn't like the results I was getting. It didn't seem like it was doing anything. I've never had Botox. I've never had fillers. I've certainly never had plastic surgery, though I have thought about a neck lift, okay? But after watching Botched, no thank you. I don't think I'll ever do anything at all. And if you decide to, do you boo, okay? But wow, I couldn't believe they just showed up and said that to me. Like, okay. When the palette was first launched, somebody said that they could see when I was using the eyeshadows that they were patchy. I don't think that Sydney Grace has patchy. I don't think they do patchy at all. But I want to address that here on this because I can see what they were mistaking for patchy eyeshadow as wrinkly eyelids. Okay, so I have wrinkles in my eyelids, okay? And this shade, if I pull this apart right here, you're going to see, All right, because the wrinkles are there. You're gonna have to blend with this one. If you're younger, you're not gonna have to mess with that. But if I have a shadow in the bunch where I could say somebody might say it's patchy, it would be Me After 60 because it doesn't do as well in the crease as the rest of them. But can I tell you something? This shade was never meant to be a crease shade. I'm using it as a crease shade. If you have younger lids than me, this isn't probably gonna be an issue for you. But because I do have these wrinkles, I have to be very careful with Me After 60 on top of those there. When I made that shade, what I was going for was an outer corner, all right, and not what I just did. So, but I did want to address that. What that person saw was, let me pull that apart again here. You can see that I haven't blended it well into those wrinkles. And frankly, at my age, I'm willing to let that go. Okay, I'm willing to pass on that rather than work those wrinkles up more. And now what I'm gonna do is come back after I wipe off that E55 and then right here and out, right here across the lid, but not in the inner corner, I'm gonna take High School BFF and I'm just patting my brush into that and pressing down to get those little twinkles on there. Okay, and so you can see it didn't take very much at all to do that. And there we go. And then just pushing it across my lid. Now you can get more intense than that if you want to. Now with the E21, we're going to come up to the top row and get Pulp Nongi. And then I'm going to come right here in the inner corner and bring Pulp Nongi up to meet it, and it's very bright. As I put that on there, I think you can see why I call this look Ice Ice Baby, right? Yeah, it is icy. Now I'm going to take the E36 and we're going to come right back into Me After 60 and use it the way I intended for this shade to be used, which is right here on the outer corner. So I just got a little bit on here. I'm just going to tickle that right there, and it's going to darken up and make a gradient look on top of High School BFF. And merge these two together. Two best friends coming together here, right here on the outside of my eye. Make sure I get on top of that flat. I need to make sure that I get it as even as possible to the other side. For now, we are done. All right, so let's just put that up. I'll get on mascara. After I do all my other makeup, then I will come under here with a little bit of Me After 60 and put on mascara for the finished look. Thank you so much for requesting that. If you have any other requests for Blessed, you know, you want to see an eye look out of here, then just let me know and I'll do that. And yeah, I want to let you know you're the best part of the Fritzy family. And that if you're not having a blessed day, the way that you get one is to go be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you. See ya. Bye. And I'm out.
Okay, here I am to rock you like a hurricane. No, here I am. Rock you with the blessed palette of the Lancome Smoky Cheek. It's not cheek. It's chic, okay? Chic. Like, it's so chic. She's so chic. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, she's so chic. I think you can see why I call this look Ice, Ice, Baby. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ice, Ice, Baby. I'm awfully low. Ice, Ice, Baby. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Peter, come here. I want to tell you a secret. You're fired. Two best friends come together right now on my eye. Get some up here on the flap. On my old lady flap,